Good afternoon, Paul. We're here on a Friday ahead of a couple of pre-season friendlies. Tonight we head off to Rossington, Maine, and tomorrow we've got a home tie against Belper Town. What are your thoughts on these two games, and what do you think you'll gain from them?
Again, it's an extension. It's probably coming to the end of our pre-season now. The two important games. I'm going to try and get two sort of squads, 90 minutes of football, and take them seriously. So it's. Again, we don't look too much into results. Obviously, next Saturday is the important one. But we've done our homework now. I'm delighted with how pre-season's gone so far, and we'd just like to finish on a high.
Yeah, what have your thoughts been then on pre-season? We've had quite a mixture of sides that have come down to plays, from Nottingham Forest under 21s to Notts County and Chesterfield first team, and non-league sides as well. Have you felt that's been a good mixture for you?
Yeah, I've been pleased with how it's gone. The thing I'm delighted about is the stuff that's been happening on the training field. We basically stripped everything apart after probably a week of pre-season, after the work extremely hard that first week, and really went back to basics and said how I would like us to play. I think the lads are looking very fit. They've taken everything on board that I've tried to say to them. I think they're just starting to see the benefits, and they're starting to believe what I'm saying is true. And I'm not saying that we can be better. We know we can be better at times, but it's something in progress, and everyone can't wait for the first game of the season. But again, we've got another important week before that.
Yeah, and in your head, are you pretty close, do you think, to what your starting 11 will be against Stafford Rangers?
I've got a rough idea. Obviously, I'd still like to bring one or two new faces into the football club if I can. I've got an idea, but what the pleasing thing is that I know there's probably 19 or 20 players there that you could definitely put in, and it wouldn't really weaken your team where there's a glaring person or a glaring position that you're missing. So it's going to be a long season, but it's a season that as a football club we're very looking forward to.
And again, so going back to these games tonight and tomorrow, there's a chance then for players who are maybe on the fringe of your first team, who they could show tonight and start to give you some headaches for next Saturday then?
Yeah, it's one of those I've said all pre-season that somebody will come out of like a reserve squad, or somebody who you've not even thought about will come and surprise you, and that's been the case with a couple of individuals. So I've told the lads who have not been playing on a Saturday, they've been their attitudes have been brilliant, and I'm sure that somebody will surprise me, and they're going to go to Rossington tonight, and it's going to be a competitive game of football that I want us taking it seriously.
That's great on that front then. And now sort of moving along onto the side of the football club here, the academy. We start to notice the academy players have been drifting back in this week, with a few groups each day coming back in. What sort of structure do you think the academy will take this season as opposed to last year? Because it seems to be as though there's going to be a few more players this year. Yeah,
it's obviously the academy for the 5 years that the football club has been reformed has been a massive part of the thinking behind the model, and that doesn't change. Obviously I've brought experience into the first team squad, and I think that's helped some of the youngsters as well. But somebody will come out of the academy this year and surprise us again and break into the first team, and there's some good exciting talent in that groups that have been coming in this week, and I just want everyone to be batting on the same wicket, if you know what I mean. It's one of those that I want people to enjoy coming into the football club, enjoying working hard, and if you're enjoying working hard and you've got a smile on your face, then you're not going to do too many things wrong, I don't think.
Yeah, and with academy football, do you think the emphasis is more on developing players rather than the actual results themselves?
I think you like to see that development in players, but again, I want to instill the same sort of work ethic that I've done with the first team. I want to do that all the way through the football club. So the first thing I expect of them to be is fit. The second thing I expect of them is to play in the right areas, because I know that they can all handle football, but it's all about doing it in the right areas and playing real football. Like I've said all along, it's something that I'm sure the lads have been sick of hearing me saying it all pre-season. Let's play real football. The under 21 teams that have come down are all good technically, and they're very good and they have lots of possession, but they've not really hurt us, and that's been pleasing where you've got your shape. So real football can hurt teams, and that's what we're going to be trying to do.
That's brilliant. Cheers, thanks for your time, Paul.
Thank you very much.